One of the most toxic cars we can think of in Asphalt 9 finally arrived to Asphalt 8, but as a completely different ride. And I'm not talking about the way it looks, but about the performance it has now, because if there is one thing for sure, is that the Lamborghini Huracán Evo Spyder is a beast on a whole different level in Asphalt 8. Well, same as the first time it arrived in Asphalt 9, on Asphalt 8 the Huracan Evo Spyder arrived through a special event, which I would like to talk about on a more detailed video if I find enough time in the upcoming weeks, because the new Asphalt 8 special events are extremely similar to the ones we have at Asphalt 9, well, but with some minor differences. Anyways, I will dive into that later in the future. Back on the main topic, which is the Huracan. I just unlocked it today, and after upgrading it, I decided to do some races with it on multiplayer. And most of the recurring Asphalt 8 player, as it is in my case, got the chance to check how good the car was at the free try stages we have at the special event itself, since the car was fully upgraded there. So I will give you my general thoughts about this car in Asphalt 8 as a whole, and I will start saying that the main difference with Asphalt 9 is the fact that the Huracan is one of the best B-class cars you can own in Asphalt 9, while on Asphalt 8 it's literally an S-class car. Honestly, it's not a king like the Chiron 300 Plus or, for example, the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, but still is fairly well packed with good acceleration and nitro efficiency, a decent speed recovery and handling, and an okayish drift radius based on the 25 multiplayer races I could do with it. The Huracan can be obtained for free unless you skip the Absolute and the Reventon Roadster requirements with tokens, something that can't be done in Asphalt 9 as for now. So if you are a free-to-play Asphalt 8 player, you have some tokens saved up, you could actually get the car since it takes like 280 conditions to be obtained, and if you have a decent garage, you could have the chance without spending a ton of tokens. But at the end, it's up to you. The biggest issue I had while recording this video was related to multiplayer, because I left this game for a bit over a month, but I must admit that the players that teleport do either their weak connection or, for example, the desynchronization from the server are truly annoying, and I certainly forgot about that in the month I spent away from Asphalt 8. And I know players just flying all over the track, pushing you when you are towards a wall, for example, and then disappearing, or getting knocked down out of nowhere with no one close to me, were the biggest issues I faced on these multiplayer races, to mention a few of them. And now I remember why I only used to play multiplayer to get the rewards and to make some videos, because to be honest, it's truly annoying to face such issues. Because then on Asphalt 9 I may have a skill issue, pretty much as on Asphalt 8, but at least multiplayer is not as frustrating as it is there. And maybe the players flying around, teleporting in front of and right behind of me and pushing me out of nowhere are completely innocent. I'm not trying to point at anyone, but even if some of them were hackers, for example, would be really hard to differentiate unless they use a speed hack, which is quite obvious on multiplayer, since the synchronization issues are so bizarre and so common that it's hard to say if a player is cheating or just doing nothing, and all it's due to the server synchronization, for example. One way or another, the multiplayer experience was an absolute disaster, to be honest, but at least I managed to get a few decent runs, which are the ones that you are seeing right now in this video. As you can see, the car itself isn't bad. Worthy of an ultimate upgrade? Well, I don't think so, but definitely it's not like, for example, really bad, like the Aston Martin Valhalla or the Valkyrie, as far as I could see. I bought the decal by like €5, on an offer that appeared right after I unlocked the car, and I added the decal to the thumbnail since I record this race before getting the offer, so I don't have the mental strength to deal with the issues I mentioned you previously, so hope you all understand. Anyways, I have some videos ideas prepared for the Huracan, so stay tuned to the channel. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts about this car and its special event, and if you will unlock it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you really soon with much more Asphalt content. Goodbye guys, and see you really soon. My body, my body.